everyone. My name is Kelvin Ng. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer and also a Microsoft Office specialist. Now, in this video 108, it's actually a continuation from my previous video in part one. So, in part one, we are talking about converting the Crosstab report into uh, a tabular table that looks like this. So, how can we make sure that this is a dynamic table whenever we add whenever we add more records like weeks or months, sorry, not months, but customer, how can the table just grow by its own? Now we have done the first part, which is the name. Now, if you have not watched that video, please go back to the previous video and watch it. In this video 108, we're going to find out what is the week number. So for this week number, for customer one, they have week one and week two. So we want it to be week one and week two here. All right, so what we're going to do here is basically we are just going to tell them, okay, I need to see the number of columns. So basically we just start from here. Okay, this one. So when I do that, I have name, week one, week two, but I need to remove that name. So in my previous video, I already shown it to you that you can use something called drop, D-R-O-P. This is a fairly new function that is available in all Microsoft 365 now. So I'm going to put there drop one column in the front. So if I put negative, it'll be the last column. But since I'm going to put positive number one, then it's the first column. So when I press enter, you see name has been taken out. Name has been taken out. Now, I need it to be 3 row, but I do not want to put that 3 myself. I need them to count how many, not count, but tell me how many rows are there in total. So I'm going to use another function called expand. So it says there, this is the array, and how many rows do you want to expand? So in this case, I want them to count for me. So I'm going to put their rows of this. Then they will tell me this is 3. Okay, that's how many is it. Now, if they are unable to find, when you expand, there will be an error. So I want to correct it by using this array again. So I'm going to copy this. I'll put right at the end. Right now, you see this is called columns. Okay, so let's see what happens. Will I get error for it or not? Right, so I need to put another comma, or shall I not? So let me just put a comma, a bracket at the back, and let's see whether I will get I get an error. So I'm going to put another comma here, the back here, because I want it to replace the error, right? Right. So yeah. So when I do the expand, I want it to go by the error. Okay. So number of rows, right? Now I'm not going to use the pad here. I'm just going to close the bracket now, and you see there's an error. There's an error. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it if it is an error. So if error. So oops, sorry, wrong spelling there. If error. So if the expand function returns with an error, so the error, and I want to replace it with what I copied just now. So I just open it. So now you see, we have the week one, week two. So I'm going to do with another function called toColumn. So I put that TOCOL, toColumn. So I'm going to change whatever that is in 2 rows just now to a column. There you go. I have week one, week two, week one, week two, week one, week two. All right, so just take a look. If I have week 3 now, week 3. So week 1, 2, 3, week 1, 2, 3, week 1, 2, 3. If I have another customer 4, then I have customer 4, week 1, week 2, week 3. There you go. So it's like I said just now, I want it to be dynamic. So let me just undo that. So let me undo again. There you go. So I'm going to keep it as 2 weeks with 3 customers first. I'm going to add on later, but just to let you know that I will be able to do this function to calculate. So if you are a bit confused with this, please watch the video again couple of times to understand exactly what I was doing. So if you feel that this is going to be useful, please like and share. Now, this is going to be something dynamic for everyone to follow. Now, if you find it confusing, please watch and watch again. Otherwise, you can contact me. I'll try my best to answer and explain to you in person. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the video. Remember to like and share the video to everyone who needs this support.